Hello, friends, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Today we find ourselves outside the Hag's Lair. We have saved Mayrina. We have saved her husband. Well, kind of. We raised him from the dead, and he is now a zombie walking along beside her, but, you know, what can you do? Anyway, the hag is dead, and now we have some people inside the lair that we can help. We chose not to let the hag live, we killed her outright, and so we can go inside and help the people, and they will all have a better outcome. Had we killed the hag straight out, all the people inside would have died. I'm sorry, had we not killed the hag straight out, all the people in the lair would have died. So let's go in and see who we can help. And we have a locked door, but we can unlock it because we have the tea house key. And we need to get back inside the fireplace. Wonderful. And let's go talk to people. Now, we can help the dwarf. And as you can see,
Oh, me head! Oh no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
because I saved you, you're welcome.
But... But how? The hag said there was no cure. And that the bite... Ladigwa's bite was fatal.
What's the bite exactly?
I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Your insides end up on the outside. Petrification stops the spread. I was on death's door. But now I feel great. How?
We get a +1 for medicine. As a sorcerer, I can attune my blood and search him for magic.
You detect traces of decaying magic within him, likely the cause of his disease.
But that doesn't make a lick of sense. The bite ain't magical. Unless that double-crossing, filthy, lying hag! She made me sick and then trapped me in stone for kicks!
How long were you trapped like this?
I don't know. Days, years. My kids were only babes when I left. The stones know how old they are now.
Focus on the positive. At least now you'll see them again.
Only 'cause of you. I ain't got no way to repay you.
Don't worry, I didn't help just to get a reward.
No, what you've done for me and mine today won't be forgotten. Thank you.
Okay. Unfortunately, we can't help the blinded elf, I don't believe.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
And as you can see, she did not.
My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
Which she did, but of course she created the disease in the first place. In much the same way, she told Mayrina she would be a terrible mother, thus creating the situation that would allow Mayrina to give her the baby.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
The mirror glints in the light.
Magrin here. I don't believe I have anything to touch to get a conversation about Magrin. So
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please.
she's dead. You're safe now.
May she burn in the 9 hells. The hag. There's never been a more vile creature. The things she did to me.
Why were you even here?
I was a fool. I wanted to know my fate. I had a choice between 2 lives, and I was frightened of choosing wrong. I asked the hag to help me see what the future would hold. Got what I wished for, too. I saw my future self. A corpse, rotten with maggots. And everyone around me dead. Putrid and dead.
You mentioned 2 lives. What were they?
A boring story. Stay or go. Marriage and kids, or a life of novelty. I lost my best years rather than just choose.
Leave while you can. And be careful.
Yes. I will. Thank you.
My gentle Lauren. He wished to know what was to come. A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home.
And as you can see, the door is gone. So I don't know if that means it just disappeared and the thief is dead, given release, or if he has been returned to some other body, because we know he didn't have a body. She ripped him limb from limb. So I'm assuming it just released his consciousness. But we should be able to go up here and help these people now. And if I take the mask, she is still alive. So let me see if we can't wake her up. Okay, we gave her hit points, but not willing to talk. That's okay. We know that we're leaving her alive, and we removed the mask, so she is no longer going to be hampered by the whispers. Same here. So I'm not going to waste a potion on her. But there you go. We successfully saved everyone that we could save, except for this poor lady wearing the Mask of Vengeance, whom we took the mask off of before we killed the hag, and therefore killed her. And the Mask of Terror, whom we accidentally killed with a ranged attack because we got a crit and did some real damage unexpectedly. But we are finished in the hag's lair. Time to head back out. We've got a little cleanup action to do. I realize that we have not returned to Benren to talk about that dowry way back at Joaquin's Rest. But we have a fast travel point there, so we will knock that out really quickly. And back into the treehouse, or tea house, excuse me, not treehouse. It's not in a tree, though there is a tree growing literally out of the middle of it. But whatever. Okay, we still have spells, we're still in decent shape, but I don't know that we have any particular fighting to do. We are going to pop up to the Risen Road. Oh, no, Joaquin's Rest. And let's go talk to Benren. We still have this flaming fist, she does not leave. So if you really want to loot that body, the only way to do it is to kill her. I suppose you could cast darkness on yourself and steal it when she's not looking. Same way with Benrin up here and his wife. I found this chest. I think it's yours.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her to say goodbye.
So we have completed Benfrin's quest. I think that what we need to do next is hop on over to the Goblin Camp, and we have a fast travel point there as well.
I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf.
Now we can talk to Crusher as ourselves and not as a drow, and see what kind of reaction we get this time.
Yeah, they got some shit in magicka. Fresh disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? A half-elf, thinking you rule the world. Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Lots of assumptions here. I don't think I'm better than anyone else.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your pretty face.
Well, go on. Give him a nibble.
How about you kiss my feet instead? Oh no. That's alright. We have inspiration for this very situation. Oh my gosh. The game really does not want us to pass this roll. Hey, we got it anyway. Good job.
Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here.
Not really excited to have him kiss my foot, but glad to see that we called his bluff, I think. Good enough for now. Not so high and mighty after all, are you?
Don't push it, worm. I can still bash your face in. Yeah, I think I will.
All right. Shadowheart goes first, as per usual. Let's see. He's the only red. Let's push this over to non-lethal. There we go. Oh, not the only red. Okay.
Rip 'em apart.
Nice. Missed the crap out of that. Oh, didn't miss that one though, did we?
Wait! I yield! I yield!
Well done. You humiliated a goblin. Let's go.
I think my point's been made. Come on, I'll help you out.
You're looking down on me as well. I can get up by myself.
Ignore his spite, friend. Mercy is its own reward.
Arrogant pig. Someone should be allowed in here. I've got to take a piss. Nobody's ever beaten Crusher.
Okay. So, Crusher is going to wander off on his own. And it would behoove us to follow him. Because he's got some loot I want that we can't get unless we kill him. And I didn't kill him there because if you continued to attack him once he had yielded, the entire camp would have attacked you. We're going to crouch. We are going to enter turn-based mode and see if we can deal with this guy right here. I don't recall. I don't know if they'll see me kill him here. I think I can do it. Okay. Well, that sucked.
Trust no one.
Okay, got him there. We'll let Shadowheart have a go. And Phagian can have a go. Oh, we need to turn off our non-lethal, by the way, because that's not what we're doing anymore. In this situation, anyway. What's he got? 15? Okay.
Keep a blade close.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Can't even enjoy a drink in peace.
And because we didn't get him in one round, we have to start all over. So we will try it again. This time we'll do Lacerate. Keep missing this guy. Starion is the only one who has anything worth doing here, apparently. All my 50-50s are coming up short. It's alright, we'll try one more time. There we go. That time we got him. So we want Crusher's Ring, increases movement speed. We're going to take that. And then we will get rid of the body and head back in.
If not over, then through.
Oh, that's right. We never went to the owlbear cave. We need to do that before we go into the goblin camp. Owlbear cave, wherefore art thou, owlbear cave? What is the fastest hit there? Probably Blighted Village will get us there the quickest, I think. Now, who do we want to give Crusher's Ring to? I could use it. It would increase my movement speed, but I don't move a tremendous amount. So it would not be fantastic for me. Crusher's Ring, movement speed plus 3 meters. Probably best used for Karlach. Let's go ahead and equip it on her. And let's go in, and we still have Brenna and her brother out here.
How much farther can I go?
Andric.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Indeed it must. And Andric and Brenna are going to run ahead. We'll let them go ahead and get prepared, and we will meet them in a moment. we have a little side area to get to first.
Seluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor, even for the likes of her.
Everyone's arcana failed, so that's lovely. Another potion of animal speaking, which we need. Potion of healing. We'll go ahead and grab that as well. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Selûne and Shar. After Selûne ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe, which of course angered her sister. Scroll of Detect Thoughts. We don't need the incense. And we have a glowing chest. If we try to open the chest, it will cause damage to us. So first, we need to look around the statue. There we go. I think Shadowheart chose not to perceive that on purpose. A prayer dedicated to Selûne, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty.
Just an old prayer.
Indeed. We're going to pick up the old prayer. We have another book, the Genesis, an ancient tome detailing how Selûne came into being along with her sister Shar. The silver, radiant Selûne and the dark, alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Very nice. And we can now jump back across. And we missed all of our insights about what we should be doing here, but I already know, thank goodness. So instead, I will read the Selûnite prayer sheet. And then
are answered.
The chest is now available to be opened. And we got our inspiration back that we use for Crusher.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
But why?
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Trifling with that moon witch will only bring you trouble. Shar's guidance is clear.
We're in no position to abandon resources. I'm sure Shar would understand. You'll notice that Shadowheart does not offer me guidance on this particular check. But I didn't need it.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins. It hurts.
We have the Moondrop Pendant. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. That looks like another really good Karlach item. The Idol of Selûne we will send to Shadowheart because she's so fond. Oh, and she disapproved of that. We're going to pick up the gem and add to wares, the necklace and add to wares, and we're going to read about a Selûnite rite. This tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess Selûne. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt.
Selûnite coming of age rites. Barbaric nonsense.
We picked up a potion of animal speaking, which was put here so you could talk to the owlbear. So let's do that.
stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
It's like the owlbear killed a goblin. Let's talk to the idiot twins here.
It's just a head. It's huge.
I'm not sure I can do this.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
The Absolute has plans for you, child, and they only begin here. Oh yeah, destroyed that resistance.
You're right. We can handle this, and we'll do it for Edwin.
All right. No talking for us. Well, Brenna didn't make it very long. Poor Brenna. Womp womp. Alright, let's go ahead and cast Bless. We'll upcast. And get the whole party. And that's got her for this turn. That brings us to Astarion. And he will attack. And reload and attack again. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. And Karlach will come up with a Booming Blade attack. And then we will rage. Until the end of your rage, you can summon an intangible spirit each turn. But not this one, because we've already used our bonus action to rage. Phagian is up. And we will do a simple Ray of Frost. Sure, why not? Crit hit. Very nice. End turn. We will not be attacking the cub. She was a little angry, but that's okay. Bringing in Shadowheart, she has the highest AC of any of us. We've got Astarion. Let's go ahead and pull him up. Critical miss. And then let's summon a creature. Very interesting. An attack. And we'll do Bone Chill. Very nice. And turn. Oh. I'll use shield. She landed the second hit, but not the first one. And it's Karlach again, who cannot land a good hit on her, apparently. End turn. Shadowheart. Toll the Dead is 55. Bone Chill, ooh, 75, definitely. Very good. And turn. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We'll go to main hand attack damage. Try to topple. I do not believe that worked, and we'll go ahead and get a bite in here too. Very nice. In turn. And that brings us to Phagian, and we'll do a simple Ray of Frost. Okay, he's taking shots at the baby. That ain't cool. We do not take shots at the baby. How's he doing? Almost. Almost. Karlach will keep working on the owlbear. And I will see if we can't finish this fight off, shall we?
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Wake. Hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Let the creature live.
Hungry. Food.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
And we got the head of a broken spear. Let's try to speak to the cub.
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
See what Andric has. Acid vial and a little junk. And his sister. Also not particularly interesting items. But we do have the head of a broken spear, and here we got from Edwin the shaft of a broken spear. We can combine these items. Very good. And we received the Vision of the Absolute. Blind targets that fail a dexterity saving throw deals an additional 2 to 12 piercing damage to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. So if you had this spear when you fought the spiders, if you were a spear user, then it would have done additional damage to the spiders. So if you make a character that uses spears, this would be a very nice one for them to have. But I don't. None of my characters use spears, so it's not particularly useful for me. Here in the cave, we have the pork loin, which is food. We have the owlbear egg, which also qualifies.
These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
It also qualifies as food, though selling it would be more beneficial than eating it. And you get a magical piece of armor. This is medium armor, and it's mostly for druids, I think, but still a nice little piece that you can sell. And then that's it down here, but that's not all that exists here.
On my way.
So if you'll look, you can climb this rock. We also have a backpack down here. Let me get that. With supplies, healing potion, blah, blah, blah. Okay, climb the rock.
These boots have seen everything.
Come on over. We can jump, and Phagian has an 8 strength, so if he can make the jump, anybody can make the jump. There's another way to climb there. But we are coming here.
Something over there.
For a dirt mound. We'll get the chest out there. Arrow of Darkness, grease bottle. Pretty nice. Now, it's not always the same. Chests are normally fairly randomized, so you could find different things. But anyway, very cool. And jump back across. Easy jump. Everybody made it. I heard the last jump hit. I got a short sword here. And we are done. But we are not done with the owlbear cub. So I'm going to leave the... Actually, I'm not going to leave. We're going to go to camp. Because I have used all of my spells. We will return to camp. Looks like Gale is having more hunger problems.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Of course, you insatiable creature, you. But we have some to give you now. I can give you the Ever-Seeing Eye, the Tarnished Charm. I think we'll go with the Ever-Seeing Eye. Protection from evil and good is fine. It's well and good, but it's not great. So we'll roll with that.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Wait. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
By all means. Let's go through the tale.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Gods, why show me this?
I'm sorry, but I had to. After all, this is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You would die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
There nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
We've come this far together, and we'll continue on. That's how it should be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Very good. We will venture forth. Gale's having a party over here. What you doing, Gale? Okay. Anybody else have anything else they need to talk about? Since I have a potion of animal speaking, we have to talk to Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Same, buddy. I'm sorry about what happened to your master, pal.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, not as glad as me. Come here and get a scritch. Oh, get a scritch. Oh, Scratch is great. Nobody up here needs my attention. Gale's good. Will's good. Karlak's good. And Astarion is good. So let's end our day.
I'll give it a shot.
Yes.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Relic? This is about that artifact, isn't it?
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
I agree with Shadowheart. The artifact is protecting us. We need it with us.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor.
So, any ideas on how we settle this? I don't give commands because with adults that doesn't work. I could tell them what to do, but it doesn't mean they do it, so better to let them work it out themselves and try to be a mediator. That tends to be my philosophy.
The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it.
Did you see the dark spot on Shadowheart's
You had
hand?
every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Shadowheart, you don't have to do this. Ooh, that was close.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
We need her, Shadowheart. Give her a chance.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
All right. That was very, very cool. Hopefully, we will have had a little bit of respect earned between the two of them. They are now camped beside each other. I don't recall. Were they up there together? Yeah, I guess they were. All right, let's go ahead and end the day for real. Because of that little interaction, we did not have to use any camp supplies for that one, so fantastic. I think only thing we need to do is have Gale give mage armor to those of us who need it.
Always at your side. I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
Oh, hey, we have a lot more to talk to him about, and we haven't spoken to anyone in this episode. So let's go ahead and run through Gale and see what he's got for us. I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. An eruption the size of Waterdeep, I think my exact words were.
If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
I don't really like this line for my character. I'm a sorcerer. Of course, casting magic is easy. It's literally born in me, but okay, we'll go with it. I never realized it was so easy to cast magic as a wizard.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Of course, as a sorcerer, these talents come to you quite naturally. I do hope you cherish that gift.
What do you make of a vampire in our camp?
I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
And I agree. Astarian's doing an admirable job of keeping the hunger under control. He had the one lapse, and we worked through it, and it hasn't been a problem since. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Nothing good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods.
Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mystra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
Take Karlach's place.
So, shall we?
Indeed. Alright, we will send Gale about to give out the mage armor. Wunderbar. Okay. We will... Actually, we won't go that way. We'll just hop straight back to the goblin camp. Goblin camp. We'll have Astarion hand out some, and I believe Shadowheart has nothing to give out at the moment. Well, she does, and I think we're going to do something about that. I wasn't sure I wanted to use this. We don't need silence. We'll pull that one out. And we will put Hold Person back in. And then I will take Guiding Bolt back out. And I'm going to put in Aid. We will use it. If you'll notice, she just raised everyone's hit point total. So Astarion went from 38 to 43. I think I went from 32 to 35. Anyway, it all goes up, I think, 5 to 7 points. I don't remember the exact. Increase by 5. Hit point maximum increase by 5. And these are not temporary hit points. These are permanent hit points till next long rest. So every time you heal them back. They do not go away. And it's a very nice spell. It's not one that we've been using on her, but I do very much like it. And so I don't, but we will take it off because we've used it. And then we will put Sanctuary back in, I think, unless there's something here that I think we could use more. Command actually might be more useful in the coming situations. Okay, let's Phagian up. And head out. Oh, heyo. There's no chicken here anymore. It's now an owlbear cub. Well, well, well. Let's just find our potion of animal speaking. There it is. We're going to drink another one of those. And speak to the owlbear cub.
Well, now, you look like a tough un, but have you got smarts, skills, guts?
All that and more.
And you're gonna need it, mate. This ain't your standard dungeon dive, right? This is chicken chasing.
Well, for starters, that's not a chicken. It's an owlbear.
It's got feathers, don't it? A beak. Besides, I reckon it owes us, seeing as how it just ate our last chicken. Reckon it owes us a game. You want to hear the rules or not?
Could be fun. What is chicken chasing exactly?
Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Better contenders than you have been bested by the bird.
Seems easy enough.
Fancy yourself, do you? Care to pin that claim down with some coin?
Oh, come on. Let's make a real wager.
Cocky, eh? Maybe you've got the skill to back it up. Or maybe I'm about to make a heap of coin. Let's get a crowd going and find out, eh?
Sounds like a plan, lady.
You're right.
This is gonna be my night. Do it. 10 cup.
At the ready.
All right, we are going to get up here. Now, if you try to do this legitimately, it sucks. So, don't do that.
Getting close to the beast. If he bites, just bite him back.
Get a Speak with Animals potion, get in, and then speak to the animal.
Hurt me. Run. Where?
See those posts? Run toward them. We'll go Tides of Chaos.
safe. There. Run.
And he will go, and we follow. And we win the chicken chaser game.
That's the game done. Come here.
Mother gone. Hungry.
I have a camp. You're welcome there.
New home. Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins. They have to be dealt with one way or the other.
We'll be helping him out with the goblins, but not this exact moment. And let's talk to Crawla here. Or Crola? Crawla? Crola? Crola?
Well, looky! That thing works even better in a chicken. Reckon we won't eat it after all.
Hand over my winnings.
Pardon? Your what? Think you misunderstood, mate. Ain't no winnings, 'cause only a goblin can win chicken chase. Says so in the rules.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Okay, we'll go with persuasion. We're having fun. Why ruin it now with blood? We're going to use friends, and then we're going to get the heck out of Dodge here.
All right. No need to get weepy over it, like. Here.
Wonderful. Next time we see her, we will already be at odds, so...
Racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent 'em.
Aye.
Saluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Not your usual haunt, I take it.
Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Okay.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. Shut it, Graw.
Olak cleared us. Got a visitor for the drow, I do.
My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours?
Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call.
Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than...
No, you don't. Come on, then.
Bloody racket.
Okay.
Oh, come on now.
Saza got us by the guard.
Aye, so much fun. That those thieves almost got past.
Do you hear the Absolute's voice?
And if you'll notice, she keeps running, but we want to speak to Priestess Gut. Not princess. She is not a princess. By any means, she is not a princess. So we want to speak to Priestess Gut, and then we need to handle learning about the goblin camp on the inside, figure out where Halsin is, figure out where Volo is, and see what all's going on in here. And then we have to figure out how to free Halsin, how to clear out the goblin camp, which will be challenging to do. So that's going to be fun, and that will all be happening next time. This has been Disabled. My name is Ed, and this was the fantastic Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you again, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for going with me on this journey today, and goodbye.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore. So strong.